Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Lawn Mowing Simulator here as we're working with lawn demons. Gonna go ahead and try to pick up another job at least. We'll see how Tuesday, April 13th, 2021 goes. Alright, so we've got a job here. Seems relatively simple. Rear garden. It looks really large for 205 pounds. I think we're just collecting garbage there. Alright, Ripley's Park, Dutchman's Lookout. It's intriguing, but I'm worried it's really large. Alright, so I'm going to have Evie do, let's see, what's it recommending? Medium area, flat. High fines. Alright, we're gonna have Evie do that one. And then I think I will take this one. So it's not eco. 5.5 to 6.5. We definitely don't have the width, so it's going to take us a bit. Looks like it's going to be rainy today. I'm a little concerned about that, but we shall take a peek. Let me just make sure. Does it need... Okay, it just requires a mulcher or a collector. Just want to make sure we don't have anything kind of crazy there. Alright, I did talk about slopes and other things. So it's not insane, but it might be deceiving. Alright, so we need to go collect some things here. Let's see. Oh boy, this is an interesting park, I'll tell you that. Wow, this is not small, but that's why we get paid a good amount, right? Wow. I think this is easily... How are we... Well, maybe it's because we're supposed to have 140 centimeters, and I think we only have like 105. It's not like it's crazy small. Alright, I cannot believe I'm finding nothing. Like, yeah, this is not good. I mean, we have 10 minutes, but... Usually I'm finding things pretty fast. Wow. What am I missing? I don't know that I can even tell where I've been. It is just... Wow. I haven't found one piece of trash yet. Aha, finally. Alright. Go over. Oh, this picnic area is gonna stink for mowing, I'll tell you that. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be awful. Wow. This is gonna be a job. So it's kind of cool that they have something this insane, but man, this is big. This is really big. Wow. Alright, I think I almost need to work an area and really walk it and just be like, yes, I've covered everything. Because, yeah, my normal method clearly is not working. Alright. I don't think there's anything in that piece. So I'm kind of going to walk the perimeter of each parcel. So we've got a tree-lined area there. I think that's... Oh no, that's a different bench. Maybe not. Alright. I walked. Alright, now I'm back over here. I am running out of time, folks. I have found one lousy piece. This is crazy. Alright, again, walking the perimeter. There's the gazebo. We'll go around the gazebo. And again, do the edge. There are the trees. Nothing there. We walked around the gazebo. This is nuts. Where is the trash? Alright, I'm pretty sure I walked this, but maybe I did not, so let me just make sure. Nope, it's all there. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the square gazebo. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much that. Again, let's get these other pieces here. Not seeing anything there. We'll go get this other edge. Walk it. Alright. Finally, a second piece of trash. A third. I mean, yeah, if they're all lumped together, I guess that's good. Alright, so let's just kind of check around up here. Alright, now we'll go over along this edge. Nothing there. A little square here, nothing there, or a little triangle. Now we'll go up the other side of this picnic area. Yes, I did say it strangely on purpose. It's picnicky. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Alright, 4 of 6. Alright, 5 of 6. We might have a shot here. I was really beginning to worry, but alright, we're there. Let's see, we'll walk the center. I think we've done that. Alright, we're just gonna go walk this piece. Make sure, and then we'll come and get this area. Just need one more. Aha! Alright. Unbelievable. I mean, we're definitely not getting a lot of time, I'll tell you that. Crazy. Alright, so it's 5.5 to 6. Now where's my height? Okay, it's too high. So let's see. Alright. It was 5.5 to 6. Alright, and then we're gonna lower it. And we're gonna get our stuff set, and we are going to mow. And we are probably gonna take, I don't know, 3 hours to mow this thing. This is 30 minutes. I think they're crazy, but again, I do need to be careful. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be bad with the flower beds and all that. I mean, I can probably do okay with the trimmer, as they like to call it. But, yeah, there's just a lot that will be going on here. Oop, there are flowers there. I did not realize that. So we're going to be careful, and I'll have to come back and get that later. So again, we'll just kind of get an area done and, you know, go from there. Alright, 2%. Yeah, I'm not sure if just going around is the best way to do it or not. The good news is it doesn't appear to be crazy thick and high, but definitely not a simple thing. I felt, you know, the T-Rex would be worse, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm leaving that stuff. Ooh, we were flying. The slopes are not helping. Yeah, I think somehow I'm getting too far over, so is it, let's see. I mean, I seem to have a bigger blade range than what I was doing, but I don't understand how. And then it's like, is it matting down when I go around, or is it just looking that way? Because that's the other concern. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing it getting red or anything. It's just a bit crazy. But 7.5%. I mean, the nice thing is, you know, there's pretty large pieces of grass here. I mean, I think some of these would be lawns unto themselves on some of the missions I've had, so. But yeah, what I'm worried is it's just gonna take a lot to kind of get to the point that I can be done. So let's see, I'm gonna try to go around here a little bit so the flower bed's not too crazy difficult. I don't think. Of course, I'll end up hitting a flower or something as I say that, right? You know that's what'll happen. Okay. Alright, so we're going to hit 10% before we know it. And this is certainly one of the bigger areas, so there's nothing too special about that. So I mean, there's definitely going to be smaller spaces. Just trying to be as careful as I can to kind of get close, but yet not take stuff out. That way, but yeah, now as we get closer to the inside, just getting a little more difficult, but we might get to 15% before we get out of this section. Although, I don't know. I guess we are getting some smaller areas. I don't want to get too big and crazy, but maybe I start going back and forth here. So let's see if we just pull this one through. Because yeah, it's like each pass is, well, it felt like 1%, but no, it's not, so. But yeah, clearly we're hitting the other side there pretty soon, so 15% might be a pipe dream. Although we're at 14 already, so it should be possible. Try not to like destroy the dirt, because that's another potential problem. Alright, we'll go around kind of a second loop here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best way to go is. Like now it's getting a bit difficult. Alright, well, we hit 15%. I think we've got a few little edge pieces we can do, and maybe that's what I try to do, is get the quick edge runs done, get those put away, and then do the larger middle islands. We'll just come in here. But yeah, at this point, when you start running out of grass, it's hard to make significant progress because you got a lot of turning around and things to do. Is it getting dark or something? Like, it's hard to see. I don't like that. I'll tell you that. I am not enjoying that at all. I think I had a little bit left there. I mean, and there should be enough that, you know, we can get segments done pretty easily, hopefully, that maybe we don't have to trim as much, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm thinking there's going to be more than meets the eye. I think I got all that. And I think I had all that. And it's just a matter now of getting this last section. It's probably just going to be 0.1%, if anything, and that's all we'll have. So there's a little bit there. Alright, so now let's see. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to head over to that little rectangle, and then, like I said, maybe I'll go around the park, although I don't know that bouncing... Wow, those flowers kind of on the pathway or whatever are not helpful in any way, because yeah, that is really kind of tight. I don't like that at all. Wow. Alright. I'll be surprised. So I think it was like 17.8 by the time we got over here. I'll be surprised if I get to 18.8 finishing this. I think it's pretty basic. Alright. So, get through there. Well, I might surprise myself, I guess. Yeah, more difficult than one would imagine. We did get 1%. But I guess we'll get this part up here. Get that taken care of. Alright. I was worried I was gonna hit something there, but we did not. Alright. And now we'll pop in here. Now it's just being really careful. I do not want to get off the vehicle. I don't like the implication there. So yeah, so much for just doing edges and whatever. Because yeah, now this will be another large section. I think this is the one by the picnic area. It's either the picnic area or the square gazebo. I guess we'll see what we get to here, but once again, the slopes are a bit of a challenge. Alright. So yeah, it's the picnic area. But it's a big space. Again. Ooh. Slow down. I definitely don't want to go flying toward the flowers. Alright, so we did do that section, the little, whoops, coffee shop or whatever that was. But yeah, as far as Sims go, this certainly is a bit of a slower paced sim. I know on some things I've really kind of cut things out, but I think this one, being one of the more challenging or unique areas we've gotten, I think I'll just keep going unless it gets insane toward the end. But for now, I mean, while I'm cutting areas, it sure seems to make sense to just keep plowing along and bringing you along with me. Because you have the benefit of skipping around if you want, where I have to mow the entire park. But yeah, I mean this, because the nice thing with today, I mean, we only have like 3,200, I think, in our bank account, and so between these two jobs, we're potentially getting 2,000 pounds out of this day, so there's definitely no groaning about that. But yeah, I do not know, even if you have a much bigger thing, how do you get this place done in 30 minutes? That just doesn't even seem possible. I mean, I'm 15 minutes in, I'm only barely a quarter of the way done. I don't know. Guess we'll see. That's the thing, maybe, you know, because they're larger areas. And obviously, if bigger mowers, I assume, can also move faster. So that may be part of it. If I have a big deck, and then, you know, I'm able to go faster than 4, and I can go, say, 7 or 10, and that'll help. But that's partially why continuing to take little jobs just to have short episodes, that's not going to progress me very quickly. And we certainly have, I think, a long way to go. But it's nice that... Whoop, okay, overloading the engine, so... let me circle back, because I see a bunch of grass that got left. That's interesting. That's the first time we've run into that. And I've had the pedal down, so... But I don't know if it just got taller here, or what it was. Or the blades. I mean, the blade condition is going down, but it shouldn't matter that much. I missed a little bit there. I got too far over. So, but yeah, it's a straightforward thing, but I mean, what I'm certainly trying to do with the sim is, hey, can I get up to the high echelons? But just like a real landscaper, it's gonna take some work to... I think we're going downhill here is the issue. It's hard to tell from the angle I have what's up, what's down, and I think I'm just really... I mean, I'm getting well above 4 miles an hour. So I think that's what's definitely getting me. Where here I'm kind of at the bottom of the hill. I think this way I'm turning up the hill. So that's why, like, now I have my foot all the way down, but I'm barely able to go 3.5, and then once we crest here, now suddenly we can move along. Oof. I gotta be careful, because yeah, that is messing things up, and that's not gonna help, that's for sure. So, I think I'm gonna finally go around this little bush tree, whatever it is. So, we'll try to get this cut nicely. Again, it's not flowers, so I'm hoping I can kind of get under the bush a little bit and not have a problem. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're well over 40% by the time we finish this area. Now, once again, the issue is I'm going to go around faster and faster, and there's going to be less and less grass as I get inside. It's kind of like going around the edge of an extra large pizza or something. You get a lot of surface area around the edges, and then you start getting in the middle, and it's a little more difficult. And we have not gone around yet to the point where we had cut that layer around the tree. Oh, damn, man, that left a lot. I don't understand that at all, honestly. So, just want to be careful, because again, I think this is some of the downhill, and I don't want to take off and then not trim properly. Alright. Oh, whoa. But yeah, I need to give myself some better angles here. A little bit, as I talked about when I was doing more of the farming simulator with this, there's a little bit of that, how do you best harvest the field? I mean, kinda, you can think of this as a little bit of a harvest exercise, I suppose. I don't know, unless I've gotten like the 2 largest sections in the beginning and everything is small, but like I seem to be progressing nicely, which is good. But that did not work the way I was hoping. Not at all. Alright, so we've hit 40. Everything else now is gravy. For getting above 40, it's just how much above 40 is it really going to turn into? It'd be great if I could get to 50, but I think that's a pipe dream. Alright. my, that bumped that way. That was very odd. So we've still got like one more tree bed that we haven't even circled yet. But we are starting to see the grass on the other side. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm gonna back up here. Okay. Alright. Not quite 42, but we'll cross that pretty quickly, I'm thinking. There we go. And again, kind of continue to take hunks out here. That went down quickly again. Trying to... Yeah, I'm not even on the pedal there. That was just entirely gravity driven. Wow, 43, I think, by now. Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on where I'm going. But, a little bit there. Alright, so we're cutting the pieces. Obviously, we'll want to get this little trim done here. Not sure I can do it in one pass. I think that triangle is a bit wider. But, let's see. I think I got most of it. So... But yeah, definitely much less here. And I'm trying to kind of, again, figure out the best way to attack this. But yeah, we're definitely at that diminishing returns part of the lawn now, where it's like, alright, how much is really going to work? Okay, I'm going to definitely go around here. We'll get that circled around. So 44.6. Trying to go quick, but not go, whoa, that really took off. I did not mean to do that, but clearly we were going around. So that was having none of it, that's for sure. That was like, yeah, I'm gonna take off and cut like crazy. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna hit 50, there's no way. But I'm thinking we start just going up and down. I think it's too much of a challenge to keep going around. It's hard enough even with what I'm doing. I think I'm leaving giant swaths of things. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's everywhere. It's interesting that it's staying on that long, but maybe it's because it's a bigger yard? I don't know. Yeah, that was a long time. I mean, it normally isn't anywhere near that length of time. But, yeah, I think I've got a good portion here. But yeah, there's a lot. So it could be because of the size of the lawn, but see, I've just got tufts all over the place. So that is not... It's going to make things really challenging. That's for sure. Alright, we're going to go down. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to go down that way. My goodness, I am all over with the hill. Yeah, there's some hunks out there that I want to come back and get, I think. My gosh. Let's see. Alright. Guess they're not crazy big. Oh, but that's interesting. See, now it went away really fast. So, I don't know what drives it then. Because I thought maybe it was like the size of the space, but it might also be the fact, like, what do you have left? And because it's not that big, it's like, no, I'm not going to show you that much and give you a huge head start or anything. But let's see if I go through, cut that. No, I guess there isn't much there. But there is some there, and then there is some kind of right around here. That was hard not to, again, go down. Alright, so 48, so we got darn near 50%, which is nice and also surprising. Now, I think this is a smaller, I think this is that tiny triangle. So, we'll take a look there. Sorry, had a little bit of a cough coming on. But, let's see. Just trying to be very deliberate, but yeah, this is just the tiny square, so. Now, I would think if that other piece was 1%, though, that I should easily be able to get to 50% with what I have going on here. Again, trying not to go zipping down the hillside, but obviously we want to make progress. My gosh. Yeah, this is not pleasant. So, go up and over. Alright, I guess we didn't leave any. We're just running it down with our wheels. But, alright. How am I running? I mean, am I really? I'm halfway out of fuel, I think, but I still have half, if I'm reading that right. So even though it's blinking red, I think I'm okay. I hope I'm okay. I don't know what happens if I run out of fuel in the middle. That would be a bit devastating, I suppose. What do I do? It's a little hard to maneuver here. Alright, now, how much did I miss? Actually, not as much as I thought, so. Alright. We'll go up there, but we did get to 50. You know, because right now it's like, hey, if I can keep going, I might have just enough fuel, but I don't know that we're going to be quite that lucky. So there's some of those longer stretches. But yeah, this is another, clearly another hunk here. So get myself, I mean, it would be awesome if I could get to 75%, but that may be wishful thinking. But goodness gracious, is this big. I mean, we haven't even hit the playground area or anything yet. Alright, we were 51.8 by the time we got in here. We have not gotten once around yet, and we're already at over 2%. Back here by the car. Now, we're probably close here. This is very large. So that is actually really good. that we have that big, so it may get to 75%, which would be really good. But yeah, here we go. So just try to be a little slower here. And now we're joining in, but wow, 51.8 to 55.2. So a little over 3-something% one time around. Now that'll keep shrinking each time I go. But if I can stay above 3% twice, I mean, that's almost going to be 10%. Just going around 3 times. So again, that would be 61.8 is our target. So we'll see if by the time we go around the 3rd time where we sit for that. I think I just left a bunch of grass there, which is a little nuts, but not quite sure how that went too fast. I was barely going 2.9. I mean, so I was under 3, but maybe I'm making it a little too wide of a swath. Alright, so coming around the mountain, right? Maybe it was 4%, because my God, we're gonna hit 60% before we get back around. It won't quite be that far, but it'll be at 59.5, I think. Wow. So yeah, 61.8 is gonna be a cakewalk with 3 trips around, because that's 2. I'm trying to kind of keep my pedal down enough that I can keep going, but it's running a little rampant on me. Yeah, this is a nice big swath of grass. But like I said, there's a playground somewhere, and I haven't even seen it. Yeah, I do not have my foot all the way down, so I'm trying to keep things reasonable. But we've passed 61.8, and we're gonna be at 65 before we get around, I think. That's the call I'll make. I might be way off, but I'm not sure that's going to be accurate. Yeah, this turn is a bit tight, that's for sure, so I'm losing a bit there. You can see what we've got, a lot of grass here, which is great. No, we won't be at 65, but we're well into the 64s, and it's got to be like what's left in this section or something, but 64.5-ish. Try to straighten this out. I'm just not sure. I feel like I want to cut like some straighter lines somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where I might do that. I don't think I'm going downhill there, but it's odd that it keeps jamming up there. So I can't say it's easy. You know, having that large center piece there is not helpful either. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and then we'll turn. I think I'm going to go back and we're just going to kind of cut. I'm going to cut this way for a bit and see how that goes. Because I think then going around these outer edges might work nicely. You know, and again, there's small pieces there of the yards, so I'm thinking we'll be at 70% by the time we get back. But yeah, we're clearly going to be well past 75. Well, I was wrong. We are not going to be at 70%, so, maybe not as good as I thought. I can't imagine we're not going to blow past 75 and get up near 80 by the time we're done with this swath. And maybe this is the last big huzzah that we've got. I don't know. Alright. So we're going to try to get close here. But boy, oh boy. Man, I am driving a little blind here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I destroyed a flower. Unbelievable. All that. Somehow I caught something. That is sad. Alright, let's see. How about this edge? So we're going to have a little bit of a penalty. I think we're near the vehicle. So we might want to go fill up some fuel soon. Oh, I left a ton there. Wow, did I leave a ton there? Okay, yeah, this pass is definitely much longer. And we have that whole edge, which in and of itself is probably going to be 2 or 3%. Well, no, I guess it doesn't go that far. It stops. I don't know. We'll focus on cutting most of the grass, and again, maybe we'll be lucky enough that we won't have to trim anything. That would be terrific. But that seems unlikely. But there's so much grass that maybe getting to... Because I think we just have to be at 99.5 again. We don't have to be at 99.9 like we had on some of the jobs. So we're at, what, 50 minutes of recording, but obviously 40 minutes of mowing. I mean, some of that was because it took us darn near the whole 10 minutes to clean up and look for the trash. Alright, well, we're past 75, clearly. But this is at least a little bit more along the area. Alright, let me cut the bed here. Man, we've still got another one up there that we haven't touched. Alright, this gives us some space here, which is good. No flowers growing there. Don't you dare do it to me again. It's trying really hard, though. Screw me up. Alright, 77.5. Yeah, I am getting tired. This is a big lawn. Alright. I probably need a few cuts here. along the edge. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on there. I mean, in theory, you know, I'm past 75 and I've got a quarter of a tank. I mean, in theory, I can be done before I run out of fuel, but I don't know that I want to play that game. Because it's not as if, you know, the fuel's going to give me some great break or something. Alright. So there we go. We're going to fill fuel. And then get on the vehicle. The blade's still in decent shape. Alright. So now we're all set. And now we're gonna go. I think I've got enough room here. Of course, I changed my angle, but I think I have enough room that now I can go back to cutting the lines right at 80%. So next pass through, or well, maybe we'll go one more. Alright, because I'm like, now we're doing other things here. It's a difficult one to figure out what the best way to cut this is, I'll tell you that. Alright, so we're through there. The good news is we didn't have to go back to the car, so I guess that's always good to know. But yeah, 5 pounds of fuel for a job that in theory will pay us 975 pounds. Now again, some of that is going to be decreased because I damaged the flowers. You know, there's just things that weren't working for me. So it's not great there, but alright. So if I go there, 82.7. Alright, I'm gonna cut this part now and just get this taken care of. Because that way we can get most of this done. Now there are flowers there, which again, not a great thing. But then I think we just have bushes, although there is a flower bush there, so do want to be careful. But again, trying to get through these spaces as efficiently as we can. Alright, and we'll... yeah, I don't want to run over the bushes, so... Alright, but now we'll go along the path. That should do nicely. Not going to be as far as I thought. I was hoping 85, but we're not going to be anywhere near that. But see, then the hope is I can cycle around here and we can just kind of keep going down those edges. So we can come in here, rotate, and then just go down. Because this is still a good 1 or 2% of grass in this space, if not more. so we got that little piece done. But now we've got a full width again for a bit, so 86 maybe? Got a shot. Not quite. Not quite sure why it stopped that fast. Maybe because I rolled off onto the path or something, so I wasn't in the grass. But that's the thing, like, see, we have that whole edge that we do have to come back and deal with. Alright, let's get that part done. But I would think by the time we then go finish the other piece of grass that we've been cutting, that 90% has got to be in reach. And there's got to be at least one other large piece of grass. So, like I said, it just seems interestingly odd. How about that? Oh, that's a big hunk. So let's just do it that way. I think that'll... Yep, it's not telling me I have any left there. Now we'll come back here. And we gotta get all this stuff out of here again. But again, you can see there's still some good swaths of grass up here. And we haven't even gone around the one area. Alright. So I think maybe it's still a little too wide. Yep. It is. So I'm gonna go this way though. And then let's see if I go up this way, where does it take me? Alright, so we're kind of done with that. And then just trying to figure out again the best way to attack this. Alright, so I think we're going to be breaking these pieces apart, almost. But yeah, my goodness, we're almost at 90% now. Okay. So let me get these sections finished. So we'll break that piece off. And then we'll come through here. Ooh. That didn't go well. 91.6. Wow. Alright, so that still somehow didn't get cut. I don't understand. But it didn't. We have the part that I went down the hill like a bat out of hell on. So that's this. That kind of got demolished. But yeah, we'll get this segment kind of done here. Those are kind of the long passes. But we're already at 92%. So yeah, if I get 0.3% each pass up and down here, I'm going to get another percent just finishing this up. Because we've got 2 or 3 passes. So it was a bit fast again, but it worked. Yeah, still too wide. I think I missed it on both sides. Again, I think that's Still too wide. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, now we're getting little pieces that, like, don't even count. Where's this thing? There it is. Okay, that should get us to... Oh, it didn't get us to 0.5. I thought for sure it would. There we go. And we've still got a flower bed to go around, which is nuts. We've still got that much space that a decent-sized flower bed is still present that has not been edged. Alright. So 94.3. We're not going to get to 95 finishing this triangle up. That would be too much to hope for. Yeah, we might get to 94.5 if we're lucky, but that will be about it. I just don't think there's a ton more there, but I think we've still got a good hunk of grass on parts of this, so just trying to finish this piece up, and then we will kind of get around here one time, and then let's see, I think I want to go up this way. That'll be more the... Oh no, that's not what I thought. Okay, so now I've got kind of my bearings back a little bit. Wow. So, nice park though. I mean, and I'm sure people will be like, it's freshly mowed, I love it. I'm enjoying the park so much more because it's nicely landscaped and manicured. So Lawn Demons did a good job. Not even sure if we have to go past 97.5. Look how close we are to that line. That would be great. I mean, heck, if I have whole sections I don't even have to finish. That would be nuts, but let's see if we get to 97.5 and see what it looks like. We need to circle out a bit more. I mean, heck, we might hit that. We'll hit 97.5 here, I think, before I'm done, but maybe I'm wishfully thinking. But I think there's some hunks of grass here, for goodness sake. There certainly are. We're already at 97. 97.3. Sure looks like it might be 97.5. Another cough, sorry. No, okay. A little further. 98. I guess we'll find out. But we're really close to the yellow. I'm not seeing a whole lot of gray, so I can't imagine it's going to be 99.95 that I need to do. Well, it's more than 98. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will be 99.95. I mean, I know there's still pieces of lawn I haven't even touched, so... Alright, we're just gonna turn, see if 99 does it. No? Interesting. So it really is gonna push it to 99.5. Which is a bit nuts, but okay. should be able to do it without any trimming, which I still think is excellent. I don't know that I'll finish it in this span, though. Because there's some up here, but I'm not quite sure we're going to get the whole way there. Because there isn't much here. Yep. Maybe, yeah, I can't imagine we'll get to 99.5 here. It could happen. I mean, heck, we're at 99.4, I suppose. But we'll see. So, one more group here, and then we'll go looking for some stuff if we don't get there yet. Oh, it's not done yet. I don't understand. Then what's the other piece? Alright, because we did that. We got through there. Oh, we got a little bit more there. But yeah, there's more there. There's a big edge there, so we'll go along here. What do you mean I'm cutting the wrong grass? I don't understand. So I don't have to cut this? Now I'm confused. So wait a minute. We're only cutting part of the grass? How is that not what I need to cut? That makes no sense. Okay, well, then I guess I need to go get the strimmer. I don't get that. So we're only cutting like half of the lawn? Interesting. Because, yeah, there's large sections we didn't cut. Alright, so let's use the string trimmer. So now it's going to get interesting. Oh, good. That's exactly what I was worried about. Yeah, now this is when it'll take forever. Because this is the part that sucks. So I was all excited for nothing. Because now I'm going to take another hour to get this done. Yeah, this is really hard. Come on. You're kidding me. I have to get to 99.9. Great. Just great. Ah! Just destroyed the stupid flower. Terrific. Whoops. Let me not go nuts here. Just keep incurring fines. I am not happy. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this'll be easy. No such luck. Let's see. We're at 99.7. Be at hopefully 99.8 soon. But then we still have to get to 99.9. My goodness. Alright, let's see. Ah! How did I do that? I was like, I'm going toward the light pole. Alright. We're at 99.8. So, a little bit more. If I could find good areas that need to be cut. Just don't know that I can. It's just not a lot. Alright. What am I missing? Alright, there's some over here. Come on. This is nuts. Alright, I got that. What about here? There we go. So, of course, there's very little up in this space. Alright, I'm running out of places to cut. Yeah, there's not much. I got most of this. Wow. There's a little bit over here. Alright. Maybe. Maybe we get lucky. I guess not. Come on. You driving me crazy, man. gonna say, I did that one. I think I did most of this one. I don't know where else to go. There's a hunk here. Is that enough? Guess not. Ooh. Almost walked into the edge. Looks like we got a little bit over here. Come on. I cannot believe this. Wow. I feel like I've done all kinds of stuff. There we go. Alright. Finally. Alright, let's leave the location. So I don't understand how... Alright, so $5, 5 pounds of flowers destroyed. Did some maintenance, but I got $9.70. And then she got $7.15. Alright, complete my first park contract. Mighty Mowing Park Ranger. So, that's nice. Alright, new level, trusted rank 5 unlocked. Still not a professional. So, Ripley Park Cafe area, so that's... Okay, and then litter collection. So we just got some more park stuff. Alright, so let's go fix our equipment, because we definitely need to do that. Full repair, full repair, full refuel. Go back. Now, her things will be worse, because they always are. Which is odd, because she's got some good training. 5,500 pounds, but let's head on out. Alright, so 5,585.46 pounds. But that was some work. But it's interesting that it divides the park into pieces. So... looks like we can't ever get away with strimming, which I assume again would be what would be expected, but got it done in an hour and 10 minutes or so, so it wasn't horrendous, but definitely need to save up quite a bit to get myself up there, but you know, maybe we'll get better and better things. Okay, so I did find this here, Freemo. I've never really looked at these other settings, but it looks like we only have 6 locations left to unlock. So that's good to know, so at least we'll know, you know, when we've kind of done everything. But I'm thinking, you know, it's still going to be a bit, but we've got 39 out of 45, so we're close to 90% unlocked as far as locations. But you can see we've got 4 of 17 pieces of equipment. Hope you've enjoyed the return to Lawn Mowing Simulator. My intent, as I've said, is definitely at least come to some of the less frequent sims periodically, because it's not that I've lost interest in them, it's just some of the ones that I focus on, you know, trucking and flight and golf, just there's always something to do there, but I'm trying to keep some of the variety going. And definitely, if folks let me know what is more appreciated. Obviously, I look at views and so forth, and sometimes I can see that, but sometimes it's not so obvious, so let me know in the comments. But with that, we're going to wrap things up. As always, if you've enjoyed this but haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider those things, and I will see you next time.